Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in that gently. Ain't been friends with these when I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like Mr. This do my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my range. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down in on my
yeah.
And I know you're not. I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk. Got a big Benz like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, what if no, it's time now.
Taking to golf. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that call. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. LED, look at the lights. We the ones that don't like. What you look like? Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. That's on IG all the time. Wagyu steak.
Son.
I can't get fuck you with too groovy you.
You mean what?
I would've tried to get Nicky, but nah. Derek ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. King of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the road, you wasting your time.
Give me, let me see it. What you gotta shake it?
FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the lines. Money ain't changed my heart, but I guess
How? You ain't hurt your toe?
don't think it's safe inside. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these
Huh.
really lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that call. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones that don't like. But you look like. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
What? There was one big one or no roll, right? He had them too.
This is why you not touch something. People don't know where you put it and you can't talk.
Watching? Watch the football? Are you watching the other stream? Oh, no, I'm talking to my son. He watching his stream because he streamed Fortnite on my YouTube. trecharles2418's.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spins by. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. In for the score.
I ran open the kickoff back.
Taken the early lead. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
What was it? So you must have found it and picked it up? Alright.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon, able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And able to push forward for right about 3 yards down to the 42.
That was good. He tied already.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Play action. Now Garoppolo. The 20. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
What are you talking about, son?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
Don, you watching?
Away. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Sure.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Oh, damn.
He'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Tackle
there by Richard Sherman.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Can't get the run.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure.
Give me that.
He fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
21.
On the toss, it's McKinnon.
Oh! Why he pushed him in the back?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who
Why
just
push him in the back?
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's caught on the right side, it's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out.
Damn, that was touchdown.
Say it's incomplete.
Good
I think he had
defense.
to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his
Good
grill.
defense,
I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken
Another
down
block in the back? What are y'all doing?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Oh my gosh, Madden, you can't be serious.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down.
What kind of throw is that, Jimmy?
But it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. And a terrific return.
Come on, Jimmy G. That's the throw you threw.
Well, that's a drive killer right
Good
there.
defense,
Not
dog.
a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the interception, here's Rosen.
Got me.
He's got a man. That's caught.
That was my fault. I don't know what I was doing.
He's going to get this all the way
I was
down
just dumb.
inside the
I don't know what I was
35.
doing.
Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Pass incomplete.
Jimmy Ward, you
They were
gotta be
looking
kidding
for
me.
Johnson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Rosen again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, wow.
It's complete. And he gets this one
Good pass.
inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that call makes sense. Once again, they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Go, go, go.
On second down, Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
319.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Here we go with Johnson, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And some space here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Jerick McKinnon, 95 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Rosen on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's
good pass.
25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's scoring your game, Donnie?
Last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10.
30 to 20?
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Copy.
On first down, it's Rosen.
Good pass.
It's caught in the end
Good
zone.
pass.
Touchdown, Arizona. Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Hey, you just seen the touchdown? You saw the touchdown?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
That's not me, that's the other guy.
They run it with McKinnon.
Ah, I couldn't get back off
They pick
him.
up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
11.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, I didn't.
But it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on first.
Go back, go back.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they
Oh, I
just
picked the wrong play.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown,
Dante Pettis, good catch, boy.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add on to
Got
their
a black
lead.
kicker.
And this one through the uprights and good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Good
Nice
shit,
work on the
though.
return
Way
as
to
they'll
get
start
off
their
the block,
drive
baby.
just past the 30-yard line. So out now come
What's
the
wrong, baby?
Cardinals. I guess they have
What's
to feel
wrong,
a little
son?
gratified to at least get on the board
She's
last
coming
time, but
back.
still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Set. Green 39.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a second
I don't know
down.
what I picked on
Well, it's time for them
defense.
to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Rosen. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Watch you now, Barney.
On third down, Rosen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free.
Should have went
Brings
under that
up
with Ruben
fourth
Foster.
down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Good punt, boy.
Rush
Good
hour in your
punt.
hometown of Orlando,
Oh, wow.
Florida. An absolute mess. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 1:59 to go in the first half. More from the desert after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. McKinnon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
No!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action
Damn,
supposed to be used
it was
to slow
there,
down
too.
pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with its deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Dude.
And give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
Can you hear him?
Hey, listen, there's some guy that
You can hear him?
at times. We're trying to win a game.
Gun!
Rosen on 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man.
It's my fault because I let them do it. I should have did it.
Yards there.
Oh,
there will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Let's go. 319. 319. Motion. He's mine. No. Check. Patriot.
A first down carry here for
Oh,
Johnson.
I missed it. Good run, boy.
Across midfield into 49er territory. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Set. 319. 319.
On second down, here's Rosen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
He caught the...
And the hit jarred it loose.
I'm about to say,
It's
I know he ain't
incomplete.
catch that. That would have been crazy.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Gun.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Over.
People make things.
Mike 56.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. All right, now lucky 56. Gun.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. Fighting to stay
Yo,
inside
this
his
nigga,
own
yo,
10.
my man.
For the football,
Yo,
and
his
he's gonna
hands
come
is
down with it.
crazy.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Who is that?
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
All right, here we go. 319. Detroit. Over.
Again, it's Rosen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Forbath will put this one through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So we have, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
I forgot you playing 2K.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they start the second half with Johnson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
All right, here we go.
Now Rosen to throw on second down. Going down
Yo, that niggas don't see him?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the
field. You got him on your team?
Who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
Rosen off the play action. He's going to look deep down the field.
Thank you, man. Come on.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 10.
Heard this.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now McKinnon. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Looking here for Smith downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively.
I just wasted a turnover for no reason. I don't even have to throw that turnover.
The best part is that they made their own break.
I'm gonna put the other quarterback in though. That homie was playing. Let's see what he's hitting for. Jarrett Stidham. Where's he from? It's a rookie. They must have did the draft class. Oh, I think he's a rookie, actually.
Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
319! 319! Gone!
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Detroit! Set! Green 39! Green 39! Gone! Watch him now, Barney!
From the gun, it's Rosen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Nelson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
And now it's Rosen looking. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the
Got me.
7-yard
Timmy
line, the catch is
Ward.
made.
God.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 42 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it with Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Green 39! Green 39!
And they'll let their fullback try and push the ball. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Good
It's
shit.
the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter.
That's a
so
fact.
time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Detroit! Detroit!
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. So we got 3
Why he moving slow, Breeder? You got speed.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I want to go up the middle.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Detroit!
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Yo,
back at the 46.
Come on, my left tackle got destroyed.
In there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
God damn.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Watch it now, Barney!
In the bathroom.
Again, it's Johnson.
Yeah.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Over! Gun!
Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll look to throw on 1st down to Josh Rosen. Caught right side, Gresham. And a pretty little juke
Yo,
move
what
there
the
on a
fuck?
nice
I gave up that?
Give him 9 there on the first
Oh,
down completion.
man, that hurt.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play action here with Rosen. And Gresham has it left side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
That game's been over.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety.
Yo, I just got the craziest interception. Like some real bullshit kind of interception. I know he tight. I know he tight.
I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42.
Yo, what am I thinking?
Second interception
Oh my
in as many
gosh.
weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a
I'm
passing
terrible.
situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing
I
those
pressed
hands.
L1, that's why. I'm tripping.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas.
Take that one, take that one.
And that is 10
take
for
one.
him now on the year.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Rosen being chased out left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Over. Gone.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Move!
Here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yo, I'm terrible. Huh? Nah, I don't hear you. Did you say?
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with the lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open.
I'm bugging right now. I let him right back in his game.
In the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They pitch it out to Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They go to Johnson again. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh my God, he got through him.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! All right, now, look at 56.
back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, trecharles2418's. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Niners, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date.
Free when you see bugs. Is your head done? Is your bill?